for sure. All right, and then one quick question here, staying on the match from Stormy Woods here. Do you all think character is as important as knowledge to the game? Certain players seem to think it is, and that maybe character is more important.
I have a lot of thoughts on this.
I'd say 75-25.
In which direction?
75 knowledge, 25 character.
I would agree with that.
I think
depends on the division, but yeah.
And it depends on the person too.
Yeah.
It also depends on the
Star
person.
Wars, you can do whatever the hell you want, but if you don't know the knowledge, you don't even bother showing up.
Yeah.
Here's my. It was Agatha
But-
all along. Bruce Wayne is Batman. What the heck?
I love all you guys. Thank you so much.
But so my.
Someone's
thing-
gonna say something that is
Nuts
actually
bomb!
gonna.
Oh my god.
I have a feeling someone's gonna drop something that's gonna like actually, because I don't see a lot of movies, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, please just do commonly well-known spoilers.
Yeah.
Like Snape killed Dumbledore. Like everyone knows that.
Same page, Ryan. We're on the same page there.
Yeah, you're around there.
So for me, obviously movie and trivia knowledge is going to be very important because no one is going to and that's why I'm never going to be a competitor in this league. I'll get maybe like 2 points if I'm lucky in a match, so I will never compete. So obviously movie trivia is going to be a big factor. But when people ask me like, what do I need to do to get, in the Schmoedown, just look at all of these new people we brought in this season because this was the biggest rookie season we've ever had. And what is the big central factor with all these new rookies? They all have a character. They all have personality. Like if you're here,
it's funny. I would argue not all of them do though.
But like
a lot of them
90%.
A lot. Yeah.
I would say your personality can be your character.
So
too.
it's funny.
Yeah,
Jill,
definitely. Yeah.
So Jill, you were talking, and in my head, I go, "Oh yeah, she's gonna say how most of them don't have a character." Because I was thinking about all these players who like Jacob London doesn't have a character.
Okay,
yes, he does. He's Australian.
That's not a character.
Look, Jacoby Bancroft doesn't have a character. Chrissy,
but his t-shirt.
Amaru doesn't even have a character to the point where he doesn't have a nickname.
Personality.
There's a lot that don't have a character.
Personality, then. Okay. Personality. Like, so example, Paige. I wouldn't call Paige a character. She has a very strong personality. That is Paige for Betty. That is Paige. So like
Christina.
But you can also see
Peggy.
Yeah,
Peggy. Like, you can see all of that as that's who they are. That is their, their persona. That's who they are. If you're there just with no personality, just answering questions, I'm sorry, you're not going to be in the Schmoedown. I'm sorry. Like that.
Spoiler. Thank you, Sean. Spoiler.
Oh no. But Jessica has a personality. She's the sloth for a reason, like that's her personality.
And then we have the complete flip side of someone like Rick the Rager Radis.
Rick the Rager Radis. Or Brother Lomas, who are the pivotal of characters. So do you need like a super strong
Carissa?
Okay, I will say the Star Wars division is off limits because they're all just weirdos who just know a lot about Star Wars. So they have too much to worry about to have to put on a character because there's
too much on the line.
There's too much going on in Star Wars. But when it comes to the Schmoedown, it's like, yes, you don't need to be the hardcore 100% Rick Radis, Brother Lomas type character where it's not even your real name that they're using in the Schmoedown,
Andrew
so,
Australian.
It's a balance. I think it's a balance because at the end of the day, if you don't have some kind of personality trait that piques people's interest.
Well, and we've seen it like it works for some and it doesn't work for others. But also we had an interesting situation with Dan Murrell when he retired. There were no characters, right? He wasn't playing character. He came in as Dan. He was playing movie trivia. And then when he came back,
comes in and plays Andrew Guy.
Well, yeah, he comes in and plays Andrew Guy, and he realizes, okay, I have to embrace what this is to be able to survive. Some people it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and it's a very interesting conversation. It's a very
sometimes just being in the Schmoedown gives you a character. Just look at this one down here.
No, she's just comfortable now.
You just get a little more comfortable in front of the camera. It's fine. It's easy to, well, okay, I would say most of the quote unquote character work in the Schmoedown is like the heels, the bad guys, quote unquote.
Mhm.
There's some characters that, you know, aren't necessarily good or bad, or that are good guys, but that's just one of those things. If you don't want to play the bad guy, then people are like, oh, they don't really have a character. But it's like, well,
You can just turn your personality up to 10.
Yeah, it's a lot of work
Basically-
being on camera, and once they opened up the Schmoedown to quote unquote normal people who aren't in Hollywood,
Are we? Oh, I was like, are we normal? Are we all? What?
but like
It's a
once
weird
they
kind of
opened it
normal.
up to anyone who knows movie trivia and can like cut a good promo, then it's like, yeah, you're gonna get a pretty good mix of people who maybe can't pull off a character, but have, you know, all the knowledge necessary to just destroy in this league, which is like, I do think Thomas plays a great character because he's got the whole military shtick, which he knows a lot about. But he's also just got all the knowledge to make it work. So
You mean he's not
That's-
very robotic in like real life?
What?
I mean, I don't know. I mostly only see him in trivia situations
Where he's
but
hyper focused. I want to pull.
he has a wife and kids, so I'm gonna assume he has a personality.
Did you see his video of his unboxing of his
Yeah,
belt?
he's
Freaking
definitely got a
precious.
personality.
He
Yeah,
precious
absolutely
cat.
does. Yes,
Precious cat.
he's been on the
Me-
show. He's lovely.
he's gonna pop in the chat in like 5 seconds. Too.
I know, right?
Me
I want to
is-
bring this up really quick. That's not a character. That's just Tom.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah, Chris, yeah, that's just Tom. That's
if
Tom.
you ever meet Tom in person, that's just how he is.
We all have a collection of teeth. It's fine.
We have a
Yeah.
collection. Tom has a collection of teeth. Or
I
what do
keep
you
mine
do?
here.